Hey guys, welcome to this new video. I would like to present you today some improvements I've made on the Millenium Falcon I described in my previous video. First modification I've made is on the access ramp of the Millenium Falcon to make it more accurate to the original version. Of course, the mechanism here is retractable, and I also added a hatch on the top of the corridor to have a look inside. Another feature I was not convinced about was the turret's control seats, which I modified to make them turn to each other, and also to add a magnet so that the whole assembly is fixed but still can make a rotation. Next part concerns the top panels at the back of the Falcon. The problem here was that when the Falcon stands onto its support, the panels tend to shift a bit, and this resulted in gaps in between the top panels. To prevent this from happening, I added some connection between the three back panels on different locations. First one on the top, and the other ones close to the vents. As I mentioned in my first video, I started quite a while now the lighting of the Millenium Falcon, and I have just finished it, so I would like to show you how I've made it. So basically everything is embedded in the right mandible as the battery and the control chip with all the connections. There is a hatch for the battery which allows to access easily and change the battery when it's low. Here you have the chip that can be controlled through Wi-Fi, and there is on the bottom all the connections to the LEDs through resistors. Here you have the printed circuit board I've made myself to solder the resistors and the MOSFET transistors that allows controlling the different sections of the Millenium Falcon. And so, as I said, this chip can be controlled by Wi-Fi, so you can access it through any Wi-Fi device, such a phone or a computer, through a HTML web page, and then you just have to click on the section you want to light up. So here I turned all the lights on, and we're gonna review all the sections one after the other. So here you have the front lights, then the lights in the cockpit, here you have the storage room and the life support systems. Maybe there is a bit too much of colors here, but it's kind of fun anyway. I'm sorry, the battery is a bit low, so the lights are blinking a bit, but it's just because the battery is low. Here you have the 4 LEDs around the docking rings, and then the reactor, of course, for the hyperdrive. The other docking ring, and the lights for the ramp inside the corridor. While I'm recording this video, I noticed that at the back of the Falcon, for the reactor, there is a gap and a black area in the lighting, so maybe I will consider to modify the design and maybe put some transparent parts here With the Falcon on its stand, you can see the projectors on the bottom of the ship. A view of the inside through the access ramp, and also the 4 cannons at the bottom. For the lead of the cannons at the top, it was a bit tricky to get them work. So basically I wanted to be able to remove the panel without plugging any wires onto something. So what I did is that I used once again a magnet with 2 aluminum pads, and this ensures the contact between the power and the LEDs. And the principle is exactly the same for the front panel, where there is 2 front lights. So here you have the magnet with the 2 aluminum pads. So I think that's it. I showed you everything I modified on the Falcon. If you have any remarks or a suggestion, you can let a comment and I will answer if I can. A lot of you asked me for the plans. Unfortunately, as I explained before, I built this model without a plan, and it would be difficult to me to make one without destroying everything and rebuild it entirely. So I hope you will understand that this is too big effort to me to just to make the plans available for everyone. Nonetheless, I have another project in mind, which is much bigger and which is building a Falcon with full interior but on the minifig scale. So this is approximately twice bigger than this one. Of course, this is a much bigger project and it requires additional funds. So if anyone is interested in contributing to that project, I'll let my address in the description. And maybe if I go on with this project, I will build another sub-minifig scale Falcon, and I will do the plans on this occasion. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as a conclusion I just let a picture of a project I'm working on right now, which is a snowspeeder at the same scale as the one of the Falcon, the current one I mean, and well, it's almost finished, but I still need to do some work on the bottom, so I will let you know once this is done. Thank you very much and see you next time.